Okay, so today we're going to do volume of a prism. How is volume different than area? Volume is an inside measure. So if we wanted to find the volume of the box, we would determine how many of these mini cubes can fit inside the box, right? Area is an outside measure, volume an inside measure. You'll remember from middle school that we use cubic units for volume. So we have the little baby 3 here for the cubic units. The formula for volume of any prism is area of the base times the height of the prism. Area of the base times the height of the prism, or capital B for area of the base, and then H for height, and of course V for volume. Everyone asks, how do I find the area of the base? How do I find the area of the base? Well, it depends on the shape of the base. If the base is a rectangle or a square, base times height. If it's a triangle, base times height divided by 2. So the first one here is a rectangular prism, and we'll shade in the bases. So this is the base of the rectangular prism. How would I find the area of that rectangle? You're right, 6 times 5, right? 5 times 6, or 30 centimeters squared. What is the height of the prism? Height connects the two bases. You're right, 7 centimeters. And what would I do with these two numbers? Volume is area of the base times height, so 30 times 7, 210 centimeters cubed. That's all it is. The next one here is a triangular prism. The bases are the triangles. This is the one where people often think that the base is the rectangle that it's sitting on, but the bases are the two triangles. How do I find area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. So the area of this triangle, 5 times 12 divided by 2, which is 30. The height connects the two bases, so it connects the two triangles, and the height here is 10. Area of the base times height, 30 times 10, 300 centimeters cubed. 300 centimeters cubed. One more triangular prism here. This one's kind of like right side up where the triangles are on the top and bottom. Notice that whenever we have a triangular prism, it's always a right triangle so that we know the two sides are the base and the height. So here the 8 and 6 are the base and height. If I want to find the area of the base, 8 times 6 divided by 2. Triangle divide by 2. Height connects the two triangles, so 4. And then area of the base times height will give me the volume, 24 times 4, 96 centimeters cubed. So far, I think you'll agree that volume, a little bit easier, right, than lateral area and total area. Now we're going to use the formula to work backwards to find the missing information. So we're either going to multiply or divide depending on what they give us. So here it says the volume is what we're looking for. Area of the base is 32, height is 4. I like to write the equation out and then substitute what I know and then say, oh, I get it. I would just multiply those two numbers together, 128 centimeters cubed. In number 5, they're giving me the volume is 80, the height is 5, find the area of the base. So volume equals area of the base times height. Volume is 80, height is 5. You're right, I'm just going to divide both sides by 5 and get area of the base is 16 centimeters squared. Number 6, volume is area of the base times height again. And now the volume is 96. Area of the base is 16. Find the height. Notice I dropped the units out, and then I'll add them back in at the end. Now I know that it's 6, and height is plane units, so just 6 centimeters. Our last one is a combo, right? We've got two rectangular prisms kind of right next to each other. And we're going to find the total volume. So we'll find the volume of each one and then add them up. So here for this one, the bases of volume of prism A, the area of the base would just be 4 times 6 or 24 inches squared. 24 inches squared. And then the height over here is 10. It's a 6, right? Yeah, it's a 6. Height is 10, and so if I multiply area of the base times height, 240. Sorry, 240 inches squared. For B here, let's see, it's 9, and I think this little width here is going to be 4. And that's going to go for the area of the base there. So 9 times 4 is how I'm getting 36 inches squared. The height here is 7. And so if I multiply 36 times 7, 252 inches squared. So 252 inches squared. Then to find the total volume, I'm just going to add those two numbers up. 240 plus 252 is 492 inches. Oh, sorry, you know what? It's cubed. Did I say squared? Yep, I did. Cubed, cubed, cubed. Volume is cubed. So I found the volume of prism A, volume of prism B, and just added them together to get the total volume. That is volume of a prism.